Child labour is a reality that doesn't just affect developing countries. 1 in 6 children work. That's 246 million worldwide. From 5 years old to 17, more than half of them work full-time. This global phenomenon, which no country and no region can escape from, also affects Iraq. 2 wars, 12 years of international sanctions have weakened the Iraqi population in a lasting way. It's been made an international pariah and sidelined from economic, cultural and scientific exchanges. The education system, which was one of the most impressive in the Middle East, is now in a sad state. The economic crisis has accelerated this collapse of schools and meant children being put out to work. In Baghdad, the number of children who find themselves in a hopeless situation has risen dramatically since the last war. They are the most vulnerable, often deprived of an education and forced to work to survive. In many cases, it's the child who meets the needs of the family.
لا أبوي مسافر أنا أصرف على أهلي وياخو على أشتغل.
But the distinction must be made between acceptable work that means training and status for the child and intolerable work that damages his intellectual, physical and psychological development. And then there are all the street children, young people chased from their homes by misery, or orphans who live completely on the street. They survive by selling cigarettes or chewing gum, shining shoes, washing cars, busking or begging.
أمي وأبوي إحنا كنا يعني نشتغل أبوي قاعد تقاعد سهنا.
إيش قد تحصل من هاي الشغلة؟
والله خير من الله.
إيش قد تحصل أسبوعية يومية؟
والله يا أخوي يومية يعطيني أسبوعية.
In most of the work that children do, the risks of rapid damage to their health are high. The use of chemical products in the shoe industry, in work with precious metals and textiles, as well as agriculture, all can poison the more fragile body of a child. They ruin their eyes and their lungs. They risk cutting themselves and contracting tetanus. Children that work on building sites have problems as they grow, deformed by the heavy loads they're forced to carry. Most of them are condemned to a life of illiteracy because they don't go to school. Isolated, often deprived of their family, they suffer emotional deprivation which can scar them for life. Political and economic upheaval tear them from their childhood, and they scrape a living from the misery, from war, from the crisis around them.